Thank you very much, and welcome to this special evening of music featuring the Lincoln Center Jazz Orchestra and the New York Philharmonic. I suppose for a lot of you, the idea of seeing a jazz band with a symphony seems just a bit strange. And how many works are there for this combination? And yet for those of us on stage, this feels quite normal. Through the years, musicians who deal with many different styles have appreciated the musicianship of their colleagues. So you can find members of the New York Philharmonic in the jazz clubs, and you can find members of the Lincoln Center Jazz Orchestras attending concerts here. For the first half of the program, we have 4 selections from Wynton Marsalis's work, All Rise, a 12-movement work that celebrates many different aspects of music in many different styles. The 4 movements we hear begin with one that celebrates love in its simplistic world as it starts with just the orchestra, moving into a slightly more heated, passionate view of love, played by the band, and then finally we come together for a wistful look back at love. The second movement is featuring just the string section of the orchestra, and it represents a kind of country fiddle aspect of the playing. But in this case, the country music being looked at is more from the East Coast rather than the West Coast. This section is also dominated by the blues, as are all of the pieces, but most of the pieces deal with the blues as a sound, as a sense of color. In the second movement, the blues are represented in its formal structure, groups of 12-bar segments. For those of you in the hall, the program that you have in front of you, the order of the movements is reversed. The third movement is the movement about the trains. We all love the trains. Wynton loves trains. He appreciated them from the Ellington Strayhorn Take the A Train, and for Aaron Copland's John Henry and Arthur Honegger's Pacific 231. So here they are in their full-blown version for band and orchestra. And finally we end with the Latin version of, well, celebration of dance. And why not? Ultimately, the big band era was about dance. And in this piece we hear the joyous rhythms of all kinds of dances. The tango, the rumba, the samba, they all appear here. And this provides us ample opportunity to show off both elements of the New York Philharmonic and the orchestra. As I said at the beginning, we appreciate everything that all these musicians do. We love each other. And why shouldn't we? Maybe Duke Ellington said it best. There are really only 2 kinds of music. There's good music, and then there's the other stuff. Tonight it's good music. 4 excerpts from All Rise by Wynton Marsalis.